If we can help a kid simply stay in school and get a high school diploma, they'll earn up to $1 million more in their lifetime than if they didn't. And if that would result in much less at risk of becoming the $2 million financial burden upon society. That's one kid, one child. A $3 million turnaround. That's Lift Up America. And I'm joined in studio now by Mr. Kaylon Brantley. He's a very sharp-dressed young man. Congratulations on that. Kaylon, you are, what, 16 years old?
Yes, sir.
Now, I know that you've been touched by Lift Up America, and we're going to have you share that story. But can you bring me back maybe a little bit further back in time and tell me about what your life was like before you were introduced to Lift Up America, if you would mind, please?
Well, during my younger years in life, I didn't grow up with neither of my biological parents. Both were involved in drugs and not really involved in my life. I grew up in the foster system. Fortunately, my great aunt was able to take us in, so I did grow up with someone loving. But when you see other kids with their parents and them jolly and very jubilant, it kind of makes you jealous yourself because you wish you had that. Around the age of 13, my biological mom was able to turn around her life and came back and started supporting me. And that's around the time I really started to feel like there was hope. Unfortunately, at age 14, just last year, she was in an accident and killed. Oh. And around that time, it was really heartbreaking to know that your mom is no longer here with you. But then I was introduced to Lift Up America. The first event being at the Grauman Chinese Theater in Hollywood. That was my first time in Hollywood, so I really felt special, you know, walking down the red carpet. It really empowered me. And hearing the stories of the speakers and them sharing their own stories, it also showed me, you know, if they can make it, I can make it too. Yeah. So Lift Up America in itself has been very rewarding, both personally and involving me in community service projects, you know, passing out flyers, helping local organizations. And I've learned that giving back to a community you've lived in and not getting anything back, that could be one of the most rewarding feelings in life.
You know, I'm blown away by you. I mean, because you know, with what you've told us and shared with us that you've been through, you could as easily have become a statistic, as I'm sure you're well aware of. But you've taken, you know, what little you had to work with, and then some encouragement along the way, and have taken it to the level that you're at now. I'm just dying to know, what is it you want to be when you grow up? Because you're getting close to being a man here. You're 16, so what's on your agenda?
My main 3 fields of study I want to go into is bioengineering, a doctor specializing in neurology, or a lawyer.
Wow. And I would imagine that once you do achieve those things, and I have no doubt that you will achieve those things, I would imagine you're going to be coming back to your community and trying to make sure that what happened to you early on doesn't happen to others. Oh,
yes, very much. I want to show many kids ultimately in life that no matter what you went through, you don't have to become a statistic. You can rise above and reach your potential.
Kaylon Brantley, you are one amazing young man. I want to congratulate you and thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story.
It was my pleasure.